Okay, so in this hand we have Melanie Weisner, who opens in early position. And then Kathy Liebert 3-bets her. And Melanie calls, and we see the flop.
Kathy gets a little help here on the flop. Flop's a gutter.
Check.
And so far, 3-bets, good standard, good blockers. Flop, obviously, is one of her best flops. I see pretty standard to bet here. Melanie's gonna call, most likely.
Melanie will call, electing not to raise. 12,500 in the middle.
Check.
The turn bet by Kathy is it's a good bet. She's repping a lot of kings, so it's actually a really good turn for her. And Melanie's still gonna have to call, even if she doesn't like it so much, but she still has to call. Actually, this bluff is really good. Like, I really like the bluff because she has really good blockers, and she doesn't have so many bluffs here, so she has a lot of value. She's gonna 3-barrel most of the time here, which is risky, but it's good. Because the king is a good card for her. She has all the blockers, so most rivers she's gonna bluff it. Yeah, Melanie is hoping to see a card that doesn't change much the board, or low card. Yeah, that card actually is nice for Melanie to make a call, because now Kathy is more polarized, because she's never betting a king there. She can't. Personally, I don't like Kathy's bet sizing here. I feel like she's capping herself a little. I will either jam or make a small bet. Like if you had a king, you could make a small bet. But like when she bets that, she's like, I feel like she's a little polarized. Like she either has nothing or has it. That also makes it a really tough call, because when there's not so many bluffs, most of the time the population is gonna be value betting. In theory, it's a fold, like the queens is a folder, because people are not folding there so often. But since we all know Kathy Liebert, she is really aggressive. She likes to take moves. Melanie knows this. So in this spot, I will also be more inclined to call. But it's player dependent, because in reality, most of the population are not making bluffs there. So she cannot find so many bluffs. That's why it's also a good bluff, because she has blockers, Kathy has blockers, and it's not a move that she should be making so often. The blockers that Kathy has, for example, is the ace for the ace king. Then she also has the blockers to the nuts, so 9-10 will be the nuts. She has the 10. So having these cards is always important when you're gonna make a move, because you gotta take into consideration, could she have ace king? Could she have, like, I don't know, so the nuts? Could she have 9-10 suited that she opened under the gun and called my 3-bet? So she's blocking those hands. So it's pretty good, because then we can make Melanie fold more hands. For sure, it's a tough spot. I mean, this is when you have to decide, like, is she pulling it or is she not?
Take your time.
Thank you.
And Kathy speaks up here.
I happen to have queens.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I don't think that's what you thought.
Sure it is. You're right, I thought jacks.
So hard for you to bluff here.
Looks
So
like
hard. Not that I put it
wants
past
to
you.
fold. She looked like she was so close to
I'm capable.
flicking it into the
I
muck.
think I am. I'm not sure. I probably am. Pretty sure.
Listen to this table talk. Kathy saying she's capable of bluffing, and she is bluffing. The reverse psychology is incredible. And JJ,
Man, my instinct is to really call you.
she does make the call. She flicks in the chip. Incredible call. And she will be very happy to see that Kathy has nothing but ace-10. What a bluff attempt by Kathy, and what a call by Melanie Weisner.
I talked too much.
Incredible.
I talked into it.
My instinct was, your talking actually almost made me fold.
It almost makes her fold. When they start talking, it makes me want to call. It makes me more curious, you know? It's like, no. I personally think, like, a lot of people, when they start talking, makes me feel like they're a little insecure. Like, not insecure, but like about the hand. I feel like sometimes it's dangerous when you talk, Yeah, I think they both play the hand pretty well. I think Melanie made a tough call in a spot where you're not supposed to be calling, but she felt it. Kathy is definitely capable of bluffing here. She's a pretty aggressive player. And Kathy, I like the bluff. I think she picked the right hand to do it with the blockers. And the only thing I don't like is the river bet. I would have, as I said, I would have picked a jam or a smaller bet. But besides that, I like the three barrel. I think it's a good three barrel.